Hope everyone has a blessed and humble day. Continue to have a blessed and humble morning, man. Listen, man, we was having technical difficulties. I ain't even put the thumbnail up. I don't know what's up with this YouTube, John. I don't know if my mic is working. I gotta check. I definitely gotta check. Man, that shit is crazy, yo. But like I was saying on my other live, man, I want to give a big shout out to Mouthpiece, man. Mouthpiece and Goddess DLF are having a great live yesterday. I really wanted to talk on, two topics, yo, today. Um, I was gonna start off with the Mouthpiece, John. Right, because he had a great live, great topic set up yesterday. Speaking to everybody. Um, and I feel as though they was hitting on great points. They was hitting all angles yesterday. They were speaking on the Feminist Act, right? They were speaking on everything that's going on with the modern day women and much more. I feel as though we need to bring more topics like that. All right, I'm hoping that y'all can hear me. Let me see real quick. Alright, I'm hoping that y'all can hear me. Let me see. Yeah, I can hear me on this one. Y'all can hear me on this one. I don't know what happened a minute ago, but we was having technical difficulties, man. But like I said, man, I wanted to get up on this John, man. Give a big shout out to Mouthpiece, all right, for having that live yesterday. It was great. Um, I think over here we need to bring the live back again. I'm hoping they do talk about it again. They do the part 2 today. All right, on yesterday's live, but I'm not sure if it's going to be a part 2 today. But it was great live speaking on the Feminist Act. That did it hurt the women of today or did it help them? And I feel as though that the Feminist Act never really helped the women. All right, like we've dove down rabbit holes and so much on this John. That's why I say he had a great live. They hit so many angles. All right, um, and listen, I know that is a topic that how can I say hits a nerve to certain people, right? But as women, I feel as though we shouldn't just defend just all women. You see where I'm coming from? We give birth to both male and female, right? So, like I tell people, man, the same way I fight for the women's rights, I fight for the man's rights too. Just because we trying to, how can I say, better certain things doesn't mean that we got to take away, how much we fought for. But it's like a lot of people were saying on Mouthpiece panel, right? This Feminist Act was never really for us. Um, so, as crazy as it sounds, man, I feel as though it never really did help us. If anything, it ruined the modern day women, right? The way women are really supposed to look. When you really look into history, right, before colonization, women and men, they was both essential. I mean, listen, ops always existed since the beginning of time. All right, there was always ops within, the same communities, within the same team, or outside. But as crazy as it sounds, there was always ops. Blessings, Tyron. How you doing? Blessings. My bad. We was having technical difficulties earlier, man. I was trying to do it from the tablet, but I guess I had to get off the tablet and get on the phone. But you know, big shout out to Tyron. Make sure y'all go check out my big bro. Great conversations, great topics. If you're into the celebrity gossip, his channel is where you go. All right, listen, in the mornings when I get up, when I got to do my things early in the morning, man, I'll be listening to Tyron. I'll be having him in the background. If I got to clean, if I got to cook, all right, he's right there. And then, when he's into his live, whoever's coming up next is where. But man, he keeps me occupied during my writing, doing a lot of shit on some real shit. Like, big shout out to my big bro. Big shout out to the things that he's doing. All right, like I really love his elevation, his accomplishment, him, wifey, everything. All right, but back onto the topic, right? Mouthpiece, and Goddess D of Love, right? That panel. I mean, I feel as though it's a touchy subject, right, for a lot of people, which I don't know why. It's like when we hit the topic of sexual assault, molestation, and predators, is a real touchy subject for a lot of people, right? But these are. Hold on one second. I'm not even gonna mess with the mic. Fuck that. Let it just sing. Go ahead. Man, I'm outside. We gonna get all types of music. I'm gonna get copyrighted from left to right. Shit, but fuck it. Ain't no so I can't do shit else, right? But man, back on the topic. Back on the topic, right? When you look at history, right? And you go back to before colonization, even though we had ops and we had all that, right? Man, women were nurses, women were doctors, like women were doing a lot of things, and guess what? They was doing it hand in hand with the men. Right? This whole colonization shit, this whole feminism shit that came after the colonization, that ain't help us. That ain't help the brown community. Ain't help the black community. Ain't help nobody. And as crazy as it sounds with this feminist bullshit, look how they put the Listen, I'm a Puerto Rican woman saying this shit. All right, before a lot of people start, oh, that's not true. Yes, it is. All right, because even when you Google this shit, it pops up. Like, come on, man. I know that Puerto Rican women are got different ethnicities in them, right? We Tainos. All right, a lot of you got the Puerto Rican women that are Amazonian, a mixture of Tainos and Amazonians and other ethnicities, right? But at the end of the day, it's crazy how a lot of people try to put a white woman or a Puerto Rican woman on a pedestal and put the black woman at the bottom. All right, and as a woman, I don't see us like that. We women. Like I tell people, man, I don't see color. I see what's inside. This is Philadelphia for y'all. We in Philly. We in Philly. So, I mean, a lot of people may take it offensive. You see where I'm coming from? Listen, I'm a mixed mutt, all right? I come with Taino roots, all right? I got African, Haitian, Jamaican, all right? I got like 30% European, 40% European running through my fucking veins. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I'm a mixed fucking mutt. But I'm also a proud mother of an Afro Latina daughter, all right? And for a lot of people that don't know, all right, my daughter is more, Afro American than anything, all right? Like, as crazy as it sounds, right, she don't deny her Moorish side, all right? And I'm sitting here and I'm like, yo, like, as crazy as it sounds, right, this is why I talk to my daughter. I explain to her not just, the history, but her roots, her culture, the mixture of, what she is. And like I was saying, man, like when Mouthpiece was having that live, God is the love and stuff like that, right? They hit it all the topics that we hit over here on this channel. So when they do that live again, I'm definitely gonna give them, I'm definitely gonna hop on that panel, have chop it up with them, because it was dope how they did that, John. And I see that a lot of people here on YouTube, right, and on TikTok too, right, when they bring up these type of conversations and they have these type of panels, it always seems to go left. It's like it always turns into a debate. We can't have conversations, and we need more panels like this where we could bring awareness, of the things that is happening around us, right? Because it's crazy how I think it was God is the love who said it yesterday, right? Because she said it yesterday, and I think a lot of people misunderstood what she was trying to say. But I understood exactly what she was trying to say when she said, she's not here to help those that, really don't want to, how can I say, progress, right? She's there to help those that want to, push forward, that, how can I say, want to let go and move on. Don't want to dwell in the past. Like, listen, man, we need to learn, we need to use the past, right? And how can I say, learn from it, not dwell, in the past. You see where I'm coming from? Like, if the past owes up something. Because in reality, the past don't owe us shit. All right. And history, all it's doing is, repeating a cycle, and we letting it for real, us. So, as crazy as it sounds, man, a lot of our kids, man, somewhere along the line, all right, like how can I say, the blueprint that was supposed to, keep on passing down, right? And like I've said plenty of times on my channel, man, somewhere along the line, we stopped it. Which generation it was, I'm not sure. I'm not here to pinpoint fingers or pin the blame on somebody. But at the end of the day, once you know better, you do better, right? And like, God is the love of saying, look, The more we dwell on the past, and I'm not saying that these are her exact words, but I understood exactly what she was saying, and now I'm telling y'all in my own words. All right, it is time for us to learn how to let go, move on, and start building the blueprint. All right, the new blueprint based on the blueprint that was left behind to us, and start teaching our young boys, start teaching our young girls. Those that are not ready, when they ready, they will come. Ain't nobody trying to force nobody. See, at the end of the day, we gotta lead by example, right? If you're trying to start something new, we're not trying to bring something broken into it. All right. A lot of us need to learn how to heal before we do these type of things. You see where I'm coming from? It's like jumping into a relationship. So many people jump into a relationship without healing. You see where I'm coming from? And then that relationship doesn't function, right? Because both sides was broken. Why don't you come pick up the trash can? I ain't picking up the trash can. It ain't mine. That's gonna stay right there, right? And everybody's gonna take pictures of it, and they're gonna send the little thing to sanitation, so that the trash can motherfuckers, the trash can people, the sanitation workers, all right, they stop doing that dumb shit, cause that's all they do. And it don't be all of them. It be some of them. All right. So if you want to come pick up the trash can, you can come pick up the trash can. I mean, I know it's my community. I know it's my community, but that's gonna stay right there until the picture gets taken. So if you have an issue with it, I don't know where you from, man. Figure out where the trash can is laying in the street and come pick it up. Simple as that. You see where I'm coming from? All right. I'm not here to talk about the trash can. All right. I do what I do for my community. Right now, I'm sitting down. I'm relaxing. I'm chilling. I'm not worried about the trash can. The trash can is gonna get picked up. Okay, let me finish with my conversation. Anyways, people talking about an elderly person. Lord have mercy. You see how people, when you talking about the race shit, motherfuckers come and try to distract you. But anyways, back onto the conversation, right? People don't even know who the hell they talking to, and they already want to tell somebody, oh, you don't do nothing for your community. If you ain't watch me, you don't know me. Listen, that's your thought. That's your opinion. I can't help what you think right now of anybody. All right? You see where I'm coming from? So at the end of the day, that's on you. What I do for my community, those that watch me, those that, know me, no. All right. People love coming on social media. All right. And just by one look, one glance, all right, one video, one upload, or by what we let y'all see trolls or motherfuckers that I don't know what the fuck is going on in their head. They just want to say, oh, you like this, you like that. You don't know a motherfucker the same way I don't know you. All right. I can't judge you at the end of the fucking day. I ain't fucking God to judge you or anybody else. All right. Or tell anybody what they do or what they don't do in their community. Just because, oh man, oh my God, I just came to their live one day. I saw a trash can. This motherfucker ain't get up 1 second to pick it up. You don't fucking know what I do for my community and how much I do for my community. All right. And because I'm sitting on this live stream just chilling, falling back, doesn't mean I don't do shit. But hey, that's your opinion. I can't help what you think and how you feel. All right? I'm not here to change your mind. I'm not here to make you do things. You see where I'm coming from? People are going to think and do what they want to do. All right? This ain't a gated community. All right? So, but anyways, back to my story, back to what I was saying. All right? Big shout out to Mouthpiece. As soon as I get a chance, all right, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna try to do a live on that. Hopefully he does a part two. Him and God is Dear Love. We need to really talk more about this. All right. I saw God is Dear Love was talking about talking to our boys and girls about different things, and it's something that we do need to start really instilling in our kids. All right, leading by example. And another thing that I wanted to touch on real quick, right? Because I'm gonna do a part two when I get a little more input, a little more info. I don't know if y'all know the TikToker. I think his name is Lil G. I did a story. I did a live on him, a reaction yesterday, and I didn't even know the bull was from Texas. Texas for real, for real. So, me doing my little research and stuff like that, I'm going a little deeper into it. And I'm noticing more people are starting to pick up on the story. Now, my biggest question is, right? They say Texas is a stand your ground state, right? Now, I was reading and I was listening. It is a lot of confusion when it comes to this story, right? This topic right here. But I'm gonna try to get a little more information, try to do a little part two to it, right, to get people up to date to it. This little, they call it a TikTok feud. I'm not sure if it's a TikTok feud because the content creators are TikTokers, right? But my thing is, right, this whole thing, it seems like a lot of lies are being spread, man. Um, it is a lot of confusion with this story, right? Because I'm trying to figure out why is a 22-year-old hanging with an 18-year-old, right? First of all, I'm trying to figure out they was really friends. Like, what the hell was going on? And when you really look at, the clips that they're showing and stuff like that, oh my God. When you look at the clips that they're showing and stuff like that, right? It feels like, this could have been, they saying that Jada, which is Lil G's ex-wife, I didn't even know they was broken up and stuff like that. It seems like Jada, they saying that she was the aggressor, right? But apparently it seems like Jada, which is the Lil G's ex-wife, apparently some altercation happened over some guy at a pool party, right? They saying that Jada walked away, went home, and that the people that she had the altercation with followed her, right? And even in the video, on one of the videos, you see the people outside. They, even though they didn't run inside the house, they still went inside her apartment, right? And then at one point you see an altercation about to start where Jada's about to hit the chick, but that's her house. You see where I'm coming from? As crazy as it sounds, like the chick still followed Jada into the crib. If Jada gets a good lawyer, right, and they play these videos in the proper order that they're supposed to be playing, not the way that the content creators are playing it, I feel as though Jada could win this case. But it is hella confusing, right, when the videos surface on social media, and it's hard to find the original videos, and it makes it seem like one person is the victim, one person is the aggressor, or the person that they're saying is the aggressive is the victim, and the person that is the victim is the aggressor, like, or it could be vice versa. All right, this shit is going down in so many fucking ways that it's not even a joke. All right, so oh my God, let me help this motherfucker out real quick. I might have to go to the computer real quick to do this. But Jesus Christ. There you go. You don't want to be here. What you're seeing bothers you. You don't have to be here. It's that fucking simple. Alright? If this live, the view, what I'm saying is bothering you, then get the fuck out. You don't gotta be here. Alright? That means that the message that I'm putting out here is not for you. If my voice, if what I'm saying, if what I'm showing bothers you, leave. Keep scrolling. You don't gotta stay. Motherfuckers just fight demons because they want to fight demons. Lord have mercy. Now, back to what I was saying. Hey, now that I don't got somebody over here irking in the goddamn chat, they're trying to distract me like if the fucking screen is not in my face. That's why I like the StreamYard. All right, because I could be looking at videos while I'm talking on some real shit. Like, I had stopped doing the vertical for a reason, yo. For real, for real. Oh, is that another one? I hope people are not noticing that I'm not here for a troll. All right, I'm not here for trolling. If y'all don't want to be here, y'all don't gotta be here. All right. I answered y'all question. Y'all couldn't understand it. Keep scrolling. All right. I'm not here for y'all. I'm not here for y'all. All right. If y'all can't keep it on my topic, go elsewhere. All right, I could block easily. All right. I'm not here for fucking views. I'm not here for fucking fame. And if y'all gonna view it, yes, I want somebody to view, but not for no bullshit. That's why the block button is there. The same way y'all could keep scrolling because y'all don't want to hear what the fuck I gotta say. Y'all worrying about a fucking trash can? What the fuck is wrong with people, yo? This the shit we be talking about every fucking day, yo. That's why it be hard to come on social media to talk sometimes and, put a message out here, because sometimes motherfuckers want to come on this bitch and distract the motherfucker. I'm not worried about a fucking trash can. If a fucking trash can is bothering you so fucking much, all right, fucking pull a Houdini, all right, pop up from wherever you are, all right, figure out the location and pick up the goddamn trash can yourself. God damn it. I'm chilling, all right? Now, back to the fucking story. Now, I really thought that Texas was a stand-your-ground state, all right? It's way different from Pennsylvania, way different from Philly, all right? Now, I'm a little confused. If the people that she had an altercation, if the people that the TikToker's wife had an altercation with, right, entered the TikToker's wife's apartment, right, without her permission, whether they walked in, whether they ran in, it doesn't fucking make a difference, right? If they entered without her permission, talking shit, all right, and she felt like she had to defend herself, that was on them. Because as crazy as it sounds, the videos that they got surfacing, you can't really hear the altercation. A lot of people have it blurred out. You see where I'm coming from? But either way, even over here, when you enter someone's house, right? When you enter someone's house and you start threatening somebody, it's curtains. You see where I'm coming from? That's why I'm like, wait a minute, I'm a little confused on this situation. So why is they, why is they charging the chick with murder charges? I get the chick died and everything, but see, this is why sometimes you need to learn how to walk away from certain situations, is my point. All right? Not every battle is meant to, be fought. Like, if they had an altercation, right, before she walked into this chick's house, right, into Jada's house, the other chick, the 18-year-old, my thing is, why, but see, young, hot-headed, ignorant, like, some of us know the answers to this shit, right? But blessings, D, goddess of love. I was just talking about your live and Mouthpiece live, yo. I'm trying to, try not to focus on the chat, so I apologize if I miss a lot of people. It's just that sometimes we get a lot of trolls, and I just want to get my message out there, all right? This is why I like using the StreamYard, but I just wanted to do a little wake and bake with my subscribers, but we still got trolls up in this joint. I don't do a subscribers only, but I'm not on the computer, and I don't know how to do it on the phone. So, we stuck like this. Real shit. We really stuck like this, but y'all had a real good live yesterday, man, and I just wanted to touch on it a little bit in the beginning of this live before I touched on this, the TikToker murder case that's happening right now. I was just talking about the Lil G case, about how his wife ended up being, charged with murder after, being at a party. They was doing, content, chilling, falling back, I guess. But they was all supposed to be friends. Like, this whole story is crazy. Like, I see a lot of lies happening between all the friends. My biggest thing is, like I was saying, I don't understand why a 20-year-old, which is Jada, right, Lil G's wife, and she's also a content creator herself, why she was hanging with an 18-year-old. Why was she even arguing over a boy? You see where I'm coming from? I mean, all this is just crazy as shit. But my thing is, they had their little altercation. Once that altercation happened and Jada walked away, went to her apartment, right? The 18-year-old and her crew shouldn't have went back into that crib. Now they're trying to say, well, they was living together. There's so many stories surfacing when it comes to this, this story. I did a little live yesterday touching on it, and I think I'm gonna do a part 2. But I want to get a little, more details, more information before I do a part 2. Blessings, Uncle L. How you doing? So I wanted to get a little, details into it before I did get more details before I did a part 2, because I really thought Texas was a stand your ground. My thing is, right, they had this altercation at the pool party. Jada, the 20-something-year-old, walked away, went to her crib. 18-year-old, followed her with, her little crew. They walked into the crib. When you look at the video, you see the people that was with the 18-year-old going up, up the steps on Jada's apartment to one of the rooms. Like, if then they come running back down. Then you see the 18-year-old running out the house, holding her eye, right? Then she collapsed outside in the street. From the police report, right, they entered Jada's house, the 18-year-old and the other people. So she still went into somebody's property and came out injured. after a whole altercation in the street. She, like, this shit is crazy. And they're saying that, Jada tried to hit her. Like, I seen the video inside Jada's apartment. And if Jada, Jada did try to throw the first punch. But my thing is, y'all inside her apartment throwing threats, saying whatever, blah, 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 blah. Like, if y'all was to come into my crib and I didn't invite y'all in and y'all threatening and I'm telling y'all to get the fuck out and y'all don't get out, well, then hands is what y'all gonna get inside my fucking crib. That's why I'm confused with the way, the Texas laws are. Why is they saying that Jada's the aggressor? See, they could have won that plea the first time if Jada did do some shit when they was at the pool party. But we're talking about now them following her into her own house. I mean, I get it. I don't think she needed to, pick up a weapon. But then again, it was a whole bunch of people, and that was one woman. And she was saying that she was going to get jumped by them. It's like, it's a he say, she say story, yes. And there's three sides to a story. His side, her side, and the truth. But we're not really going to know the truth. It looks smoky all around. I was trying to figure out why. Yeah, I thought it was because, they fixing the streets, right? You see how they trying to fix. So them workers need to come back. I haven't seen the workers since I don't know when. On some real shit. Then, trash day was yesterday. They just threw the trash everywhere. Recycling came like maybe an hour ago, threw the trash, the recycle bins, the trash cans, all on the sidewalks and shit. I'm gonna take a picture of that in a little bit and send it, to 311. Because they not gonna keep doing this shit. People get tired, like, man, come on, man. Pick up, just get the trash, throw the trash away, and just put the trash can back in the sidewalk the way y'all picked it the fuck up. Y'all ain't gotta throw these bitches everywhere. Like, they went everywhere. On the other blocks too. All the trash cans, they're in the street. The fucking sanitation workers did that shit. Thank you, Uncle L. That's why I was like, yo, I'm getting tired. I ain't gonna keep fucking cleaning up every fucking time, every Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday when the fucking trash can people come, and Thursdays, no, I'm tired of that shit. They gonna start doing this shit the right fucking way. People don't help, but the sanitation workers ain't no fucking better. They make it fucking worse. So that's why I get tired of this shit. I really thought that the smoke was because of the dirt from the ground, from them fixing the streets and shit. I didn't know it's because of the Canadian wildfires. See, when my alarm went off at 7, I was hearing a little bit about the wildfires, but I turned that joint off, so I didn't really get to hear the radio this morning. Usually, I will hear the whole radio station in the morning from 7 to 8, but I ain't do that shit this morning. I wanted a latte. I made my son go get me a latte. I was in a lot of pain. I said, I'm falling back. Fuck that. I ain't doing nothing but sitting down today. Today, I'm not doing nothing. All right? Nothing. I don't care what anybody says. Today is my day. I deserve that shit. I don't care what nobody fucking says. You just get tired sometimes. Oh man, them rats be everywhere. Y'all want to come say hi to Master Splinter? Shit. But yeah, that's all they talking about is the Canadian wildfires. But I'm like, that's in Canada. How the fuck that's gonna reach us here in Philadelphia? But then they say that there's also wildfires everywhere else. I'm trying to figure out where else they're having some wildfires at too that is close to us that we're getting hit with it too. They was talking about the air quality being low. So, I mean, it's a matter of just doing some research. I haven't really sat down and, really looked at the news this morning, so I ain't gonna lie to nobody. If I would have looked at the news and heard something, then I would have said, all right, yeah. I just heard a little bit. I just been falling back. I'm about to put some more movies on. You said don't be lazy? Oh, man, I'm entitled to be lazy sometimes. You listen. Sometimes you just gotta be lazy. Fuck that. When you're the one that's always doing everything, yeah, you deserve a day off where I ain't moving one finger, one toe. I ain't doing shit but being a couch potato today. I ain't denying that shit. Everybody deserves that day, especially if you work hard and shit. Yeah, you deserve that day. This is my day. For real, for real. Can I do a backflip? Can you do a backflip? Shit, I ain't doing backflips for nobody. If I do a backflip, it's because shit, I want to. I was in the mood to do a backflip. Shit, you fucking be a gymnast out in this joint. Motherfuckers over here fucking tripping, wilding and drawing. This isn't the first time we had low air quality because of the Canadian wildfires. You said it ain't the first time? Well, I don't know. I think last summer and this summer is really the two times I really heard about the low air quality. But I don't know if we have low air quality right now. I mean, I'm breathing just fine. So it's kind of like I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to say with the low air quality. This shit's making me feel like what's that movie called? Oh my god, I was watching a movie with my fiance a few months ago, and we was talking about it too when we did a live. Um, Fuck, it's an old ass movie where you literally gotta sit here and pay for fucking air. Like I'm sitting here like get the fuck out of here. And like that's what people want to do. That's how they want to live. Y'all want to sit here and pay for the fucking oxygen you gotta breathe. I forgot what that. It's not Demolition Man. That's a whole complete different fucking movie. I forgot what the hell the movie was. You said a few years ago the smoke was very worse, way worse. I have a question though. I mean, they've been talking about wildfires already for like the past 3 to 4 years, right? Like, have the wildfires really stopped, or are they still just really going? Like, is it that they contain these wildfires, like to the point where But then it's like, what the fuck? I feel like somebody's setting these wildfires up, yo. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Like, I wonder, like, could some people could they be setting up this shit? I mean, shit. In every city, listen, man. In every hood, all right, there's gonna be streets like this. There's gonna be listen. This is why I don't judge people. Like this is how you know you got trolls early in the fucking morning. Got nothing more better to do than be keyboard warriors. So I'm gonna keep the fucking, camera on the trash can since I know it bothers them so much. Let me bring the camera back to the trash can real quick because it bothers them a lot. On some real shit. It don't bother me. It bothers them a whole fucking lot. See, they want to troll, but we could troll bigger. If it bothers you so much, keep scrolling. Because I could easily block. I have the option to block. I ain't going to sit here and be like, oh my God, I feel like I'm not wanting here. Oh, what I'm watching is bugging me. Let me just stay here so I can just keep being more irritated and bothered by what I'm seeing. It just makes no common sense, for real, for real. You said the corner store got still got good food. No, you know that he's about to sell that corner store. If you used to be from around here, they used to have some good food, but they don't sell food in there no more. He's about to sell that, John. He's about to move to the Dominican Republic. I'm not sure who said that comment. Let me see. The corner store still got good food. Shout out to Vibe Three Z's. Yeah, they used to have good food, but not no more. They don't sell no more. Like once the old workers left that John and started their own restaurants and stuff like that, his store started like lacking. The cooks he had before were the best. Once he changed them cooks, yo, it's curtains like the Chinese store right here. Once that cook that was there for years left, it's curtains. It's not the same. Blessings, blessings. Shout out to New York, yo. Yup, they was. It says Yonkers, New York, tapping in. What's the vibe, beloved? Hope all is well. Respectfully, y'all make sure y'all stab that like button. Hey, shout out to Brimside, man. Shout out to New York, yo, for real, man. Chill, chill. New York right next to me, all right? Those are my cousins over there. All right, welcome to Philly, baby. We share the rats and everything, right? We gotta joke around, man. But no, for real, man. Shout out to New York. All right. Yeah. Oh shit, let me find out. Besides Fifth and the Richinos, yes. You really is from around here. Okay, let me find out. All right, I see somebody really from the hood around here. A lot has changed. A lot has changed around here, man. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Since the pandemic started, these two stores ain't the same. Everything has changed. Damn, let me find out. HP, baby. We got somebody from HP. Oh, they definitely from HP. I'm from Philly. I appreciate the love and the respect. I'm trying to see your name real quick. Brimside. Okay, there you go. Shout out to Brimside, yo. Yeah, but we from Philly, man. And let me show the haters real quick. They mad at the trash can because it's on the floor. They want me to pick it up. But today's my lazy day. I ain't doing shit. Hold on, let me go back this way, all right? See, my side is clean. Y'all see my front is clean. I took the time to clean my front, all right? But the sanitation workers want to be assholes and throw trash cans and shit everywhere. I'm being a bitch and I'm gonna take a picture of that shit. Now them dummies over there, they knew better. All right, wrap the damn bags up. Any sofa, any cushions, put that shit in plastic because the sanitation workers won't do that shit. Some people just hard headed. Now they got all that trash left in front of their crib. Nah, let's see your house. See, my house is off limits. It ain't for y'all to see. Jeez, we got some predators in the fucking building. Talking about, let me see your house. Did I say y'all can see my house? I not once welcomed anybody to my house. I welcomed y'all to my life, but not my fucking house. No. The fuck wrong with people, yo? Talking about, let me see your house. Go live and show your house. What the fuck wrong with people, yo? Shit. Facts, Uncle L. Nothing in Philly is the same since the pandemic, yo. For real, for real. A lot has changed. People think it's just the food prices. Nah, man. The communities have changed. The people have changed. Like, it's like they threw some shit in the air on some Resident Evil type shit without the zombies. Real shit. The houses out there look like the corner. All the houses down here, like they're I'm gonna call them like row houses. They all bricks. All these houses are still the houses that the houses that these how can I say these blocks started with. All old history. Some of these houses I was looking up, like some of them was built in the early 1900s, some in the 18. Some of these houses go all the way back to the 1800s. Not here on this block. I'm just saying in Philly. In Philly in total, not just this community. Yes, yes, yes. This is Philly, baby. Listen, I love my city. It just be the people up in this joint, for real, for real. Like I said a minute ago, man, some people just be wilding, drawing, and just straight up shout out. But yeah, man, like I was saying, I just wanted to touch on them two topics, man. I wanted to give a big shout out to my big bro, Mouthpiece, and my big sis, Goddess D Love, for that live they had yesterday. All right, because like they got me inspired on trying to, do another live and speaking about our young boys, our modern day boys and our modern day women. All right, the Feminist Act and shit. Women go to prison for falsely accusing men of different things. All right, so it's like we're about to do another live on that one, and I'm gonna see if I'm gonna see if Answer. I want to do it with Answer because I want to see how me and Answer do a cold stream. So I'm gonna hit Answer up when I get a chance and see when we schedule this live up. And since Answer and my fiance already talked and they cool with each other, it's like, all right, fuck it, let me do a cold stream with Answer. Have a woman and a male. Because it's always me, it's always a woman's perspective. It's always a woman coming up on a panel but I want to hear the men. I want the men to come, speak up, speak with y'all chest. For real, for real. Don't be scared, man. Like we women, all right, we got teeth in our mouth, but we don't bite. We ain't sharks, all right? Shit. If anything, we fucking cats. We lioness. What the fuck? I'm by the park now. Oh shit, Uncle L and HP. Uncle L probably stopped by and seen a shorty already. But yeah, man, I definitely like Goddess D and Mouthpiece. I hope they do the part 2 today, because I know they said they was gonna do one today. I might hop on their link and chop it up with them and do, stream it onto my John so people can see how good, they lives be, man. Because I don't be lying. Like, I be trying to tell people, man, go check out Mouthpiece and Goddess D Love, all right? Like, go check them Johns out. It be popping, it be lit. Yeah, this is Philly. See, this is the only time y'all get to see, anything but shit. This ain't the first time I see motherfuckers try to troll my chat, talk about let me see your house. Like, what the fuck you want to see my house for? See, when you show people your house, you giving them access. I ain't giving you access. I ain't showing you shit, motherfuckers. See, people don't peep that part. All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a little, how can I say? I'm gonna spill a little knowledge for y'all real quick. All right, don't record the inside of your house and post that shit on social media, because them motherfuckers are gonna know the in and the out. All right, and then you gotta be watching your back every fucking second. Ever be putting y'all cribs out there like that, for real, for real. Yeah, this is definitely North Philly. Yup. We're in HP. I ain't ashamed of it, man. I love, like I'm trying to tell people, man. I love my city. We're in HP. Welcome to Philly, baby. We're in HP, alright? I love my city. I ain't ashamed of it. I don't judge nobody else's city because I know that in every city, listen, we have hoods like this where, you know, you got people trying to be clean, you got people that are dirty, point blank, period. Simple as that. All right. And I'm a block captain, trust me. Like I've done lives. I went lives where I've shown people, man, fuck it. Nobody want to get up and do what they gotta fucking do. I went live by myself cleaning the whole fucking block. Where I've had neighbors be like, yo, get everybody to do. I said, I ain't arguing with nobody. I'm gonna lead by example. All right, they see me doing this shit. They know what they gotta fucking do. So now, for the past 2 summers, what I do is I only clean in front of the houses that, you know, that I know that are the people that come out and help, you know, shorty out. Other than that, I ain't cleaning your front for shit, man. Pay one of the young bulls, all right? They want $20, and they'll clean your whole front up. Real shit. Just give them $20, all right? Because $5 ain't enough for them to spend at the store no more. Real shit. For real, for real. Yes, you ain't lying. We was just talking about that the other day. That's something that the city has to deal with. Listen, when I like people think I'm lying. Like I've said this shit online, on live a few times, right? I have to go around, all right, and get people within my own this block right here, which is 62 houses, I think in total, if I'm not mistaken, right? There's not really in total because some houses are, you know, one house is down. Other, never mind, y'all get my whole point, right? In order for me to get these alleys cleaned, I have to get a judge, all right, to, how can I say, sign a piece of paper saying it is okay to get cooked down here and get the alleys cleaned and get people to come out. And I'm saying, I was like, yo, it doesn't just take clip, you know, to do this shit. Like I tell them, it's up to us to keep our yards clean, to keep these alleys clean. But motherfuckers don't listen. And this, let's not pretend like, yo, come on, we don't have crackheads, heroin addicts, and shit like that being in these alleys, leaving trash behind. Then you got, you know, the people that stay in their cars that use the alleys as fucking trash cans, the sewers as trash cans, the sidewalks as trash cans. That's why I be telling motherfuckers they don't understand the struggle, and we don't get paid for this shit. I don't get paid for this shit, and I still do it. I do it because my kids walk these trenches. All right, my kids come out and play. That's why when they kept, like, the trash can kept bugging people, I was like, man, today's my day off. I'm not lifting a fucking finger for shit. I'm taking a picture of that shit right there. I'm sending that shit to 311, and then let them deal with the sanitation workers that were fucking picking up recycling trash today. Fuck all that. I don't get paid. All right, the stuff that I put into this community comes out my motherfucking pocket, so I could talk my shit. And I could be lazy whenever the fuck I want to be lazy. Real shit, alright? Because I put my fucking work in, alright? And I go and I talk with these motherfucking politicians. So people can get the fuck out my face when they be like, oh, why don't you do this? Why don't you fucking Houdini into the motherfucking block and pick it up for me? Yo, I'm sorry. I just laugh. People don't understand. For real, for real. Ooh, First Lady, how you doing? Blessings, blessings. Welcome to the live. We got Flying Galantino. Shout out to my old head. Also, YouTube passes my notifications when I get on vertical, huh? Oh, my bad, horizontal, not vertical. Vertical is on my main channel. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get tatted on my birthday. I want to get my brother's name right there, and I want to get the lion paw prints going around the Pisces. What y'all think? I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna get me some Jack Daniels. All right, I'm gonna get the liquor. I want some honey Jack Daniels. Then I want the coolers. All right, Jack Daniels got some coolers. I definitely want the Southern Peach. I want to get a box of that Southern Peach. All right. And then I'm gonna get my cousin. I was like, yo, I need to get tatted. I just want 2 tattoos, all right? I want my brother's name right here, and then I want the paw prints going around the Pisces. Real shit. It's gonna come out dope. It's gonna come out dope. All right. Your wife is a Pisces? Well, my fiance is a Pisces. I'm a whole Leo. That's why I want the Leo paw prints with the Leo sign on top of it. So, ooh, and it's gonna hurt. Ooh, I feel the bone. Ooh, hold up, Ray. Where you gonna put that Leo? That Leo going in my boobie. More meat, less bone. Fuck that. The lion sign going right in my boobie. Fuck that. Oh shit, I felt that bone. It hurt it when I got the this right here. That plate right there when that needle hit. Ooh. I felt it right here. Ooh, that's where I was gonna get the Leo sign. Hell no. I changed my mind. I'm gonna get the paw prints. Oh shit, there's another bone right here. I'm gonna feel this tattoo. I'm definitely gonna feel this joint. Oh, you a Cancer OG? You don't hate Leos because you love me. See, you have an exception for this, Leo, so I ain't even hating about what you saying in the chat, OG, because you have an exception for this Leo. So I don't care. Hate all the Leos in the world, but this Leo right here, this lioness, all right, you love her. You love her. That's the exception. Fuck all the other Leos you don't like, all right? But this Leo right here, I'm engaged. See, I play around with my old heads because they respect. But no, I'm engaged. See, I don't mind joking around and playing around, but you know, I just got to put it out there because I don't want nobody to feel like some type of way. I'm engaged. All right, guys, I'm taken. So, you know, anything outside of jokes and stuff like that, I got to take serious. But I'm engaged, all right? Just in case, giving a heads up, all right? I know we joking and fooling, but I just want to put it out there. I want people to know I'm engaged, all right? It's okay to, you know, play around, joke around, but, you know, I just want people to, you know, just in case they don't know, because I know there's new people around this joint, and then people going to be like, oh, but you engaged and you joke. Yeah, I can joke around. I ain't touching, and I ain't looking for nothing, so. Yes to a man. Yes, I'm engaged. I'm not having just any random man's name in my chest just because, you know, I want to have a man's name in my chest. That don't make no sense. Every tattoo on my body has a meaning. That's why I say I want to get my brother's name in my arm and I want to get the Leo. I'm a Leo. He's a Pisces. Like, I got his name flat out on my chest, big as daylight, with the Pisces sign right next to it. Real shit. I love my baby. Shit, I've had females fall out of me. They like, you put him on a pedestal. Yes, bitch, he's on a pedestal. I had motherfuckers be like, damn, you can't, nope. You want to know why? Because now you taking us somewhere else. Now we not just friends. Now you want to flirt. You want to do all types of shit. Nope, we can't be friends. I'm good. Yeah. Listen, I cherish that man. He's done so much for me that motherfuckers don't even understand. Why would I let go or let something slip, right, that's been there right for me, that's been uplifting me and helped me get off the ground? That makes absolutely no sense. Real shit. I ain't leaving my Pisces either, man. Shit. This lion ain't scared to get in the water with that damn fish. For real. I be swimming in the water with the fishes. I ain't scared to swim. No. Yo no tengo miedo. A mí me encanta nadar con los pescados. Damn, for there to be low air quality, we all outside breathing perfectly fine. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I gotta go check the oxygen level in my body. How do you do that? We out here smoking Mary Jane. People out here with the tobacco and the nicotine. I'm like, shit. Motherfuckers got their cars booted early in the morning too. Shit, there's like 5 cars booted up. Yo, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. The parking authority was busy this morning making their bread. It's like, let me hit everybody while they sleep. Boom, boom, boom. I was like, damn. They hit. I'm like, I'm glad I don't drive. Since I first started my channel, this channel, it's cheaper to keep her. Yeah, it is. It's the same thing goes for the guys. It's cheaper to keep them. Chill. Less stress. Why would I want to deal with so many men? I'm good with one. It's cheaper to keep that one right there. Less stress, less headaches. You already know what's coming. You know what gets them mad. You know how to make them happy. Why would I want to start over? Shit. I already got the grip on this one. It's like learning how to ride a motorcycle. Fuck that. It's like learning how to ride a stallion for the first time at the ranch. I don't want to learn how to ride another stallion. I'm good. This cowgirl good where she at. All right. I'm good at the ranch I'm at. Junior said me and you go back. Oh shit. You must have had another name because I know this is my second channel. I've only been on this channel for 3 years. Going on 3 years if I haven't already made the 3 years. I'm like, cause mostly all my followers are really from the old channel, except for the new ones. So if you've been following me, you say since the beginning, it must have been from the other channel. It can't be from this channel. Cause I started off on Facebook and YouTube. And I think I started back in 2017, if I'm not mistaken. That's when I really started doing the podcasting. When my son was going through what he was going through. That's when I first started doing podcasting. I started exposing teachers. I started doing a petition for, to put cameras in schools and stuff like that. That was the very beginning of me starting YouTube. Oh, shit. Damn. Okay. I didn't even peep that. I didn't know that. See, if y'all don't let me know, I don't know. I just know about the ones that are right here with me. You see where I'm coming from through thick and thin. Like, but if y'all stay in the bushes, I don't know. Now, the ones that come out and be chopping it up with me, I know about those. The ones that be hitting me up in the DMs and, leaving comments here on YouTube. I know about those, but listen, that's like my grandpa used to say, man, a closed mouth don't get fed. Something went in my eye and I can't get that shit the fuck out. And it's really starting to irritate me. You know what? I'm done. Fuck it. I'm gonna look like... Who's Dixon Myers? I don't know who Dixon Maya is. Okay. So damn, Junior's been following me since the beginning. So shit, I can't say yes because I was like, okay, he said he saw the situation with my son. So yeah, a lot of people, when I say that, they be like, where's the videos at? They're getting uploaded little by little. I've only had this channel, for 3 years, and it's like I got so much content. That's why I said once I take my little break after my birthday, after I do the little giveaway with everybody, I'm just gonna leave y'all with uploads. I need a little vacation. For real. Like, and my daughter wants me to start doing some vlogging. So I might end up doing the Writers for Life. The Writers for Life brings it all 2.0 and do that one. The family channel is a vlogging channel. Delete what little videos I have on that John, because they already over here anyways. And just do the little vlogging uploads on that John. Like, she want to do pranks and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna let her do that shit by herself. So Instead of her going and doing it behind my back, I'm gonna be observing. Like, she's been saying it for a few years already, so. He said nobody's your OG like me. I got a few OGs up in this John, for real, for real. Like my Flying Galentino has really been with me since the gate. Like, I don't even know how I met Flying Galentino, but my OG's been there from the gate. When I say I can't even remember how I met Flying Galentino, I can't. And I think it was through Nate. There you go, through Nate the Great. Yep. I know Uncle L put them damn thingies up. I forgot the camera was facing me. I'm tripping. You saw that, Uncle L? I'm tripping right now. I ain't even peeped the camera was facing me. I forgot all about the camera facing me. I'm like, oh shit. I flipped that joint fast as soon as I saw them eyes in the chat. Like, wait, what is the eyes coming out? And then I remember, oh, you put that in your mouth, Ray? Get that shit out your mouth while you're on camera. What's wrong with you, Ray? It's time to slap. I slap. I was about to light the joint too, man. I was like, oh shit. I don't like smoking in front of the. Listen, it's not that nobody knows I don't smoke. I just don't like smoking in front of the camera. I don't like my kids seeing me smoke. Point blank, period. They know I smoke. One thing is, your kids knowing what you're doing. Another thing is you right there in front of their fucking faces doing that shit. And I think that's where we fuck up as parents. Real shit. See, my thing is, I can't sit here and say, oh, stop, don't do this and do that, if I'm doing it myself. So I don't be in their faces, and I definitely don't like making my videos with a Dutch lid. Oh, I lived in this community my whole life. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, that's how I know somebody's been watching me, because they know details that other people, miss out on. And I'm like, damn, okay, yeah, see? People, listen, that's how I know somebody's been really, really watching. When they take it that far back and they know certain things, yeah. A lot of people don't even peep. Yeah, this has been the same street I do all my lives from when I started in the beginning to now. Ain't shit changed. I start all my lives on this block and I end up everywhere else. I don't stay in one spot. Man, I gotta do a lot. Now that I'm able to do what I gotta do, shit. I got those people, shit. I gotta fix everything. Everything gotta get fixed. They started over there. A lot of people starting to fix their houses. All these houses are coming down. So a lot of us gotta do work with a lot of these houses, including me. I ain't no exception. I gotta do a lot. From the roof on to the sides. These houses, old as shit. The Chinese store over there gotta do some fixing. I don't know when the fuck they gonna start. That shit falling on them too. That's how long I've been in this bitch. Yup. I grew up in these streets. I keep trying to tell people I'm from this community. A lot of people in this community protect me. Others that are moving in, that are, new to the community, nah, we just starting to get to know each other. And listen, but this right here is my community. I grew up in this bitch. Flying Galentino said, fuck coming back to the USA. People arguing. It's too early to argue, man. Light up a Dutch and fall back like me, man. Almost messed up my Dutch and shit. I didn't even pick that my neighbor. Blessings. Shout out to Junior, man. I would love to chop it up with you on the StreamYards when I do the StreamYards, man. Thank you for popping up. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that, man. Hope to see you on the giveaway, man. So make sure y'all go to my channel. Hit the notification. Y'all too? No? Oh, I was like, damn, they hit everybody this morning? Who the hell? Ain't nobody no bitch ass ninja. Ain't nobody here for no smoke. Damn shit, we all bitch ass ninjas. Cause I don't want no fucking smoke either. I just want to fall back and chill. Real shit. Watch the tablet, baby. Everybody like, she just say that? Yes, I said that. I keep trying to tell everybody I'm neutral, man. I ain't on this bitch for no fucking drama. I like bringing awareness to, the things I bring awareness to and chopping it up with, my subscribers. That's it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Is that motherfucker nosy?
Oh, my son's about to pop off, I think. Oh, shit. Keep smoking, Ray. Keep smoking. Mind your business. Ay, it's time to get tatted. I can't wait for my birthday. I'm gonna figure it out. See, when you start working again, you can't just be spending crazy, man. And I'm a woman, though. That's the hard part. I be trying, like, man, me and my fiance be talking about that shit all the time. As a woman, sometimes I have a difficulty, a difficult time. All right, just putting up $50, especially when my kids want some shit. But I'm still gonna get tatted. I'm gonna get what I want. I always do, so fuck it. That sounded very selfish, right? Damn. I always get what I want. That sounded very selfish, but it's not. Shit, because I work hard as shit for what I want. That's why. I was born on your birthday. Damn, you was born on the 19th? Shit, shout out to you. I ain't have a birthday twin on this drawing yet. Shit. I'm a Leo. Shit, fuck. I love the lions. You know what's crazy? When I started learning about the horoscopes, I was hype as shit that my horoscope was a lion. Because as a kid, I loved lions. Like, it's one of my favorite animals. Lions and wolves. I had a thing ever since I was a kid with lions and wolves. I don't know what it is, but I love wolves, too. It's something about the wolves. All right, and I'm not talking about the ones that you sit here and, you can have in your house here. No, I'm talking about some real wolves. I don't know why I have a thing with them. See, that's going to be my last tattoo. I think I'm going to get a wolf tatted in my back. Or my leg. But I got to remember, everything got to stay on the left side. What the fuck is he doing? Is that my young bull? I think it is. My young bull shot out. He said Leo's cool if they not Mexican. I ain't Mexican, so. I'm dead. Yo, listen, wait a minute. Listen, I'm taíno de pura cepa. Taíno, alright? What the fuck is it? This ain't for me, so I ain't worried about it. People be pulling up like, hey, what's up? Like, hey, what's up? That's the only bad part about the hood. When people pull up like that, you be like, "Who the fuck is this?" Then you gotta pull. It's trying to until you figure out who the fuck is the person in the car. He said I'd be on the run. That's how it be though. You gotta be careful because you know how many motherfuckers just pull up like that and they be some fucking shootings and shit like that, or it be some motherfuckers pulling up ready to fight. Like what the fuck? I be seeing that shit a lot in the fucking hood. I be like, oh shit, I didn't even know it was that deep or that house had issues. Real shit. That's why when I be looking at these stories on social media and I be hearing people say certain things, I was like, yo, then I don't know. They be like, I guess not all hoods is the same. I just wish we change a lot of shit. Cause listen, I don't know. I remember when I was younger. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. All right, when we really had communities, we used to turn on the fire hydrants in the on the summertime. All right, let that shit, let the water flow. Right, and there used to be water on both sides because both fire hydrants used to get turned on both sides. Right, and the kids used to have the little how can I say the little them little what you call them little. Them little safeguard things, the ones we take to the pool. I forgot what they're called. And they used to sit on them, play on the water like they were sliding down. Kind of like if you was in the Caribbean or some shit. For real, for real. All right, they used to bring out the pools. Everybody used to, have fun, swim together, chill. We used to all put food in, to do the block parties. That shit ain't like that no more, man. Everything completely has changed, yo. You said Philly is Compton in the 90s? Facts, big. Fuck that, I don't hang out no more. Yo, you ain't lying. That's why I don't go to parties. I never liked the parties anyways. But, like, since the summer started, this summer alone, all right, there's been a lot of shootings and block parties. A lot of, what these teen gatherings and shit have been turning deadly. Let's put it like that. I've never seen teen gatherings in Philly like I have this summer. And I'm not saying they didn't exist in Philly. I'm saying they didn't exist in this block the way I've seen it. Now, you seen unalivings, 9th Street, 7th Street, 8th Street, with the gatherings, like real deep. This shit ain't just in South Philly or Juniata no more and stuff like that. And places like, where people think it used to be. This shit is all over the goddamn city. Like, I used to see them from time to time. But this summer, I'm like, yo, where the fuck have I been at? Like, have I been in a cave somewhere hiding like that? I didn't really see this shit. This summer, I'm really seeing it. Like, it's back to back. It's not a day where you don't see these teen gatherings and blocks. That's true, man. Like, these parties are getting out of pocket and all over some dumb shit. That's why I was talking about the TikToker earlier. That was the second topic I was hitting on. All right, I don't know if y'all know about that TikToker, Lil G, that he be going around doing the dances.
That's 4 easy, that shit too easy. These fucking rat niggas be talking too greasy.
I'm dead. I can't. I'm glad my daughter wasn't out here. My daughter. This shit is out of pocket. But like I was saying, man, this TikToker, Lil G, man, the one that be going around, I don't know if y'all be seeing the little shorts feed with this little Mexican short dude and, a black chick, right? And they be doing little dances with their kids, and he be like, yes, sir. Well, his wife is being charged with, well, his ex-girlfriend, not wife. His ex-girlfriend is being charged with murder charges now. And, I was talking a little bit on the topic. I did a live yesterday on it. And the crazy part about it is, right, it seems like, because I was reading the police report, because everybody's fucking, I don't know, the stories are wild right now when it comes to this, this whole case. But it seems like Jada, who was 20, I think 22, 21, I'm not sure, had an altercation with an 18-year-old, which is, part of the group of friends that she was in. They had an altercation at a pool party over a guy, right? Allegedly. This is allegedly. All right. I guess, Jada, when the altercation happened and finished, Jada left, I guess. Right? Went to her house. When Jada went to her house, the group followed her, the 18-year-old and the other group of people. Right? And on one of the videos, you see the group outside of Jada's apartment and Jada inside the apartment. Then you see another video where you see Jada throwing hands first. So a lot of these videos, first of all, are edited, right? So the videos are confusing alone because, first of all, a lot of them don't got audio because the content creators removed the audio, right? So I don't even know, where the original videos are at. But from what I've seen, right, the person that they're calling the aggressor seems to be the fucking victim, because if I'm telling you to get the fuck out my house and you don't leave, all right? I don't care if you ran in this bitch, walked in this bitch. Either way, you're still going in my property without my fucking permission. Once I tell you to leave, you gotta fucking leave. If you don't leave and we end up in an altercation in this bitch and you get hurt, that's on you. Now, they say Texas gotta stand your ground, law type shit over there, right? So I'm a little confused on why she's being charged with murder. The altercation was in her house. All right, she shouldn't have used a weapon, but we're talking about a group of people in her fucking house with cameras and everything. So, it's wild. The story is very fucking wild. Crazy because of all the rumors, all the stories being told. But I'm going by the police report. On the police report, it says the altercation started at a pool party over some dude, right? Boom. The person that they are calling the aggressor, right, went to her house. The people followed her, which are considered the victim. The victim ended up, collapsing on the ground outside after getting stabbed in the eye. She made it to the hospital. She was fighting for her life. Then ended up, she didn't make it, basically. So, at the end of the day, anger, right? Anger, all right? An argument, a petty fucking argument led one person in a casket and the other one to ruin their fucking life for the rest of their life. But if it was self-defense, why is this person, being charged with murder? If anything, it should be something else, right? So I don't know. That's why I said, listen, I'm 36 years old. I'm gonna be 37 now in August, all right? All the shit, even though I wasn't into none of this shit that the people, these kids are into right now, I was, when I was younger, I was with my friends chilling. You see where I'm coming from? My friends went to a party. I was with them. Did I stay in the parties? No, I left. Right? But yeah, there was a point in time in my life where I was in parties with my friends, just, chilling with them, hanging. So I know how it can get. People be acting like this shit is brand new. No, this shit is just getting out of pocket and worse. That's why I said that somewhere along the line, all right, the blueprint that was being passed down to us, all right, stop being passed down. Where did it stop? When did it stop? That's, something that nobody's been able to really been able to pinpoint. Was it the generation before us? Was it our generation? Because all I can tell you is that, the generation that we're raising and the generation that we're raising to raise the next generation is cooked. And we cook these motherfuckers, all right? I don't know, we put them in the oven. I don't know, we were sauteing them on top of the, stove. I don't know, we were frying them like fried chicken. But shit, at the end of the day, we cooked this generation and the generation after that one, all right? And I know a lot of people's going to get mad about me saying that, but at the end of the day, the facts are the facts, yo. We have choices, we have options, we know better. But a lot of people are still choosing not to do better. Once you know better, you do better, right? At one point in time, we was all ignorant. But there's a point in time where a lot of us learned. So what's the excuse of why we didn't, get our shit together? All right? See, they set a trap up. A lot of us caught on and, avoided the trap and are trying to figure out how to, recover from, the almost setback, which means we almost fell for that fucking trap. Others fell into the fucking trap and can't get out that motherfucking trap. They told us that, we was meant to do this, we was meant to do that, but in reality, no. What they did, they twisted up the history, they added, they took away, and a lot of us had to re-educate ourselves. That's it, simple as that. Now that we know better, those of us that know better are trying to, like Goddess D was saying yesterday in her life, do the right thing. All right, those that, are, how can I say, I'm gonna put it like this, all right? I'm gonna put it like this. You telling me that you want change, right? But you're still doing the same shit, not changing, not trying to get a grip of life, take control of your own life, trying to make the changes that you need to make in order to make this change happen. All right, and still complaining about the same things, still surrounding yourself around the same things that are holding you back. That means you don't really want to change. You want somebody to do it for you, and that's not how that shit works. And sometimes in order for you to change, you have to how can I say, subtract yourself from certain places, certain people, right? And in the dark, heal yourself. It might sound crazy the way I'm putting it, all right, because this is the way I'm saying it. It's the best way I know how to say it. But a lot of people ain't healed, right? So we're trying to start a foundation, new. We're leading by example, all right? So if we're telling people, right, to take ourselves out of, like, I heard somebody say, all right, I think on Mouthpiece Panel, they was talking to Goddess D, right? Well, if this person likes this type of music and they want to listen to this music, but they want to make a change, you're not going to work with them. That's not the issue. The music is not the issue. The issue is that we're trying to make a difference, right? It's like, for example, right, y'all, I keep hearing people say, oh, I like Young Miami music, but I wish we could bring back the music from back in the days. Then all right, start promoting the music that kind of represents back in the day that people are throwing out now. You see, like, I see people that got some good ass voices, right? Right now, Tink is one. She does R&B, right? But I don't hear people talking about Tink music, right? And she don't be cussing in a lot of her music, all right? Like, it's crazy as hell. On one of her songs, she was talking about, she was gonna hit a lick with her dude and shit like that. But that's not my point. My whole point is that people want to talk about change, but at the end of the day, they're expecting for a sky daddy to make that change for them. No. Our voices matter local. Stop worrying about the motherfucking president, all right, and start making the changes that need to be made within your own community. If you have to fight a politician, man, go debate the politician. I didn't say kill the politician. I said debate the fucking politician. If there's change needed within your own community, do what I did. I became the leader. I became a block captain. Now I go out. I tell the politicians what's needed within my community, the resources. I listen to the kids, and I get shit done. I don't just talk about it. I actually do it. So my whole thing is, man, nothing works unless you do, especially around you. You want your house to work. You want your family to function. Well, you have to make it work. You have to make it function. You have to, figure out what it is that's going to make it function and make it stick together. But I know Young Miami is not what we want. My whole point is that Goddess D, her point is, right, that we're only focusing on people that want to focus on moving on, people that want to not dwell on the past. You see where I'm coming from? Those that are opening up their eyes and saying, look, listen, I've had enough, I'm ready to move forward, I'm tired of being stuck. You see where I'm coming from? Not those that keep saying, oh, I want change, but keep doing the same shit over and over and over again. If I notice that I'm noticing that you don't want to change. So Goddess D made a great point yesterday when she was saying that, but a lot of people didn't understand what she was trying to say. And I think it's like, wait, is y'all listening to comprehend, or are y'all listening because y'all want to respond to what she said? Because what she said was exactly correct. Something that a lot of our elders was trying to tell us when we was younger, and we didn't understand at that moment, but a lot of us got it now that we older. We had to hit our heads a couple times to get the message, but we got it. So Goddess D was making a good point. Like, if we're trying to start something new, why would we want to bring people in that want to keep doing the same thing that they saying they want to change? No, you don't want to change. If you wanted to change, you would stop that habit. You would stop doing this. You would try. You would put the effort in. Give it a chance and not complain. But that's just me talking, all right? Like, hey, look, listen, everybody has their own way of thinking, all right? It's just a lot of us are, think similar. Don't make us the same. How long I've been on this, John? I already been an hour. 24 minutes on this, John. Let me get off this, John, man. I might do a little live later on. All right. opening a panel talking about the TikTok views, and do y'all think? I don't know. This one might be a little, a little different. It's the same type of lives, but the questions might be a little different. Like, because a lot of people think that the social, media bullshit is going to keep happening. But is there a way that we could shift gears, reverse the script? People make it seem like, hey, but hey, we'll talk about it when we do that live. Like I said, man, we all got options. But I've been an hour on this joint. Let me get off this joint, get my day started. All right. I enjoyed my little wake and bake with y'all. And listen, I enjoyed fucking with the trolls. They wanted me to pick up that trash can so bad. Like, who the fuck is you, my daddy? Shit. My daddy, listen, he's not even here right now. All right. Not even my daddy would talk to me the fuck like that. He was never the fuck around to talk to me like that. And I dare my fucking daddy to talk to me like that. If he was like, what the fuck you demanding? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Motherfuckers want to talk to people like they fucking pay their bills. Really? Shit. Let me know which bill you paying. Dude. I agree with you on that one, Flying Valentino. Real shit. But let me get off this live, guys, man. I enjoy those that came through and showed the shorty support. And I'll see y'all on my next live, man. Till next time. We out.